Djgetloa, and today we're going to tone it the S down because it's Tranquil Tuesday, a day where I do yoga on the internet with you. So, let's get Instagram into the mix. Just one moment. Hello, Instagram. And today I'm going to lower my voice because we're going to do a Tranquil Tuesday. Let me make sure y'all can see the whole map on Instagram. Okay, cool. So today I'm going to look up a random yoga tape on the internet, probably from Kat Beffin, and we're going to try it. So I like two people on YouTube, I've zoned in on two in yoga land. And I like Kat Beffin and Boho Beautiful. We've done a lot of Boho Beautiful on my Twitch in the past. It's a lot of beginner stuff, and she has a lot of yin yoga, which I really like. And yin yoga is where you hold a pose anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes, and then it goes past that if you're really extreme into it. Hello, how are you doing? Well, what are the odds? I can only see chat though. You can't see me. I can see myself on Twitch. I have the internet pulled up. Maybe refresh your screen. Okay, so let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to get started with a random yoga sequence that I just found on the internet. So let's turn this light up a little bit so this camera will focus. Okay, light some incense. I feel like when I light incense, it terrifies people because it's too fiery. Let's get a lighter. Light some incense. Getting all zen while we're waiting on people, so we can do yoga on the internet together. That was terrifying, right? We're like, oh no, who's gonna burn a carpet? It happens every time. No worries. Burn some incense. I'm just gonna put it here in this handy dandy ashtray. Make it smell cool in here. Maybe get yourself some cool smells. I'm gonna put this somewhere I can't knock it over later. All right. So we're at about 5 minutes in. So let's just send this to a bunch of different people. Boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop, boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. And we're just sending it to a bunch of different people. All right. So I had a really good Tuesday, very busy. I'm going to welcome the Zen that's going to come along from this. So is anybody going to be working out with me? Are you watching the recording later? Does anybody watch the recordings later? If you do, pop your girl comment. Say what's up. Say hi. Say if you were like able to follow me, or if it was just too much of a mess. It was just too tragic. Because sometimes it's the latter. It's like so bad. Like some like I try to like it is like a beginner like I don't know what I'm doing either. You know what I mean? Hey, how are you doing? I'm just saying like I'm definitely doing a beginner workout here. Like and it is watch me struggle, so it's just like working out with an amateur. But sometimes the workout, like I don't get it at all, and I feel like nobody can even try to work out with me. I don't even know what I'm doing. I have no idea. Gonna do some yoga today. Gonna get zen. Got my gonna do the wave in my hair. Let me just double check something. I'll be right back. Awesome. How was your day? You have a good Tuesday? So when I step back here, I'm probably gonna have to brighten it up, huh? What do you think? So we are at about, yeah, definitely. So we're at about 8 minutes and 30 seconds in. So I'm gonna step back here for a little bit and get the remote and maybe some water. I don't know. So I'm probably gonna look up cat mapping. I don't know. I feel like doing something acrobatic today. Doing something. I don't know. Sometimes she does some like weird stuff that I don't understand, but I want to find out. So that's what we're gonna do today on Watch Me Struggle. We're gonna struggle on the internet. Yeah, joy. All right, so we're at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So let's go ahead and choose the tape. We're choosing a tape. Okay. Here. Do cat method. Okay. This one says, okay, so we did an inversion one last time. Yoga for happiness. Yeah? That sounds like fun. I want to do a yoga for happiness. Can everyone see me? All right. All two of you? Cool. Let's do it. I think this is the weird one where you do the wet noodle thing. It's going to be fun.
Side to side, just taking that
No, maybe I already did that one like pretty recently. Let's see. Let's do. And an inversion flow. I want to go upside down. Let's do it. Let's go upside down. It's loading. Okay, so we have to rewind the tape. So this should be fun. Let's do it.
Hey guys, welcome back to your January. So before we get started on today's flow, I just want to obviously say that we've got a new giveaway this week, which I obviously told you about yesterday, but I just wanted to reiterate that with the absolutely awesome Djgetloa, who I love their products, and it's to win a really amazing hamper of stuff that I
Hey Jackie, so we're gonna do yoga together.
And then we'll
just started. You want to do yoga?
Really amazing.
We're doing inversion flow.
So anyway, today's flow is all about inversions. So I just, before we get started, really importantly is that you just really go easy and you don't push yourself too hard. You don't do anything that you're going to harm yourself. It sounds really obvious, but when we're in the flow of things and the old ego gets in the way, and we're thinking, oh, maybe I can take a photo for Instagram of my new headstand or picture, that's when we end up kind of letting ego put us in kind of dangerous positions. So just be very aware.
Oh no!
But when I say it's an inversion,
it's Tuesday, Jackie. What?
So we can quite literally just be in a half bridge or a down-facing dog. So for those of you that think you're getting all majestic,
just knocked it over.
I might just have you a down-facing dog for half an hour. I wouldn't do that to you, but it could be that. So let's get started. We're actually going to start lying down today. I want us to.
It's summer break. Hi, Christian.
Kind of real connection.
We're just waiting for this girl to stop talking so we can start a yoga tape.
Crazy, so just come down to lie on the mat.
Make it
Put
great.
your hands to the belly. Let the feet drop out to the side. Close off the eyes. So again, observing the breath, observing the body, asking yourself, how do I feel? And then we're going to set a group intention today. So our intention today is to offer our joy to our practice. So letting go of frustration and anger and things like that when you maybe can't do a pose you want to do, and just offering joy, seeing the funny side, the joyful side of the practice. So setting that intention and coming back into the physical body. We're just going to take some nice long breaths. We're going to inhale for 6 and exhale for 6. So in through the nose, out through the nose, and I'll count us through. Inhaling. Let it all out. And then we'll inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2.
Are you sure you're too hungover for this, Jackie?
5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let the breath soften. Bring the knees into the chest. Hugging those knees in. On an inhale, just drawing the forehead to the knees. Exhale, release. So firing up that core. Inhale, forehead to knees. Exhale, release. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Take the legs up straight or as straight as they can be. Flex the feet. Take the arms up. We'll go 5 more of these. Inhale. Start to reach to touch the toes. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bend the knees. Give a little rock side to side. Let the left leg drop down to the mat. Picking the right leg up straight. Either using a strap or interlace a hand behind the thigh or the calf or the ankle. And draw that leg towards you. So just giving the hamstrings a little bit of a wake up call. So flexibility is really, really useful for inversions. It helps because if you can get your hips up above the shoulders in a lot of postures, you're going to find it a lot easier. If you have a nice deep split as well, you'll find things easier too. So the two come hand in hand. It's not just a case of being great at one or the other. And release. Switch legs. Right leg goes down, left leg comes in. Either interlace behind the thigh, behind the leg, or the ankle.
Why are my hamstrings so tight? I've been doing literally nothing. Been sitting at a desk all day live.
And slowly release, hugging both knees in. Gonna bring ourselves up, swing ourselves around in the most graceful way you know how. Coming onto all fours. And we're gonna inhale, we're gonna lift the chest, and we're gonna hold here.
Exactly, that's what I thought.
Here. So this is a control. So we're arching into the spine, but it's in a controlled way. We're not slowing down. Getting a nice stretch through the abdomen. And then rounding the spine and hold here. Beautiful, tapping under the toes, taking yourself all the way up, bottom goes high for our first downward facing dog of the practice, and our first inversion. So downward facing dog, we're here, hips above the heart, just taking maybe a pedal out through the feet, and coming to find stillness. And then you're going to sweep the right leg all the way up into the sky, open up through the hips.
Oh, man.
And keeping that leg straight, you're then going to lift it up onto the toes of the left foot. So a bit more weight comes in onto the hands and the wrists. Pushing out through the shoulders. And release. 2 more times. Inhale, push it up. And release. Last time, inhale up. And release. Take that right leg all the way down. Reset the posture. And then when you're ready, Inhale, sweep the left leg up to the sky, opening up through the hips, elevating through the shoulders. Inhale, come up onto the ball of the right foot. So like I say, you'll feel a little bit more weight coming into the shoulders, the arms and the wrists. And release the heel down. 2 more times. Inhale up. And back down the last time. Coming up. And release the heel and foot all the way down the mat. And then we're just going to walk our way forwards to the front of the mat where the hands are. And you're going to place, taking a nice deep bend in the knees, you're going to place the hands underneath the feet. So you can just use this posture here. I absolutely love this. Really nice way to just give the wrists a little bit of a massage. So you can just get your toes up into that wrist joint. Give them a little massage. Move back and forth. And then when you're ready, take a little inhale. Find length in the chest and then exhale as you come to the floor. Fold, like I say, this is early on in our practice. Maybe living in a bit of a tight body, so you can bend the knees here. Or have them straight, elbows out to the side, create space in the shoulders. So just to show you something here, we're going to face the screen so you can see. So in this particular posture, I'm having space within the shoulders. So I don't want to be like this here. I want to have nice sort of space between my ears and my shoulders. Now the difference is when I'm in an inversion, for example, I'll show you with a handstand, I don't want to have this openness. This openness, then my shoulder joint is not supported. So I want to have this elevation. I want to be here. When I'm in my handstand, I'm not here. And it is really a lot of hard work. This could be easier, but we're not supported. So we want to be really elevated in the shoulders. So from our forward fold, inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest all the way up. I'm going to work through a couple of sun A's just to warm ourselves up a little bit. So standing tall, lift the chest, lift the heart. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step or jump the feet back. Option of modifying low down through the knees or coming down through chaturanga. Inhaling upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming into the breath, your Ujjayi breathing. Again, noticing that elevation in the shoulders, downward facing dog like a handstand. We need to have support on that joint. And when you're ready, either step or jump the feet to the hands, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, folding down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, step or jump the feet back, lower down to your chaturanga. Inhaling upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Okay, from here, really drawing those elbows together as you lower the elbows down to the mat. So we're down here in dolphin. Oh yeah, we found our way here again.
No, not dolphin.
The adventure will be over soon, and you won't have to see a dolphin for a little while. But this is a really, really great strengthening posture for every single inversion, be it a headstand, like a Pincha Mayurasana, or a handstand. So pushing out through those shoulders. And come down to the knees. And then lift yourself up. And then we're just going to do a little bit of wrist therapy now. So then we're going to go back. So with handstands especially, and even with your vinyasa, you're working through these vinyasas with downward facing dog. You've got a lot of pressure on the wrist. So
Hi Zulu Painter. Hi Dan and the Mannin.
Hand around on your mat. Face them in different directions. Facing the fingers.
How you doing, everybody?
Always being careful.
Is it doing all right? Doing wrist stuff.
And then my favorite, but just be super careful, placing the backs of the hands down. Oh, it feels nice. fingers facing each other and move side to side. And then sit back, interlace the hands. Okay. So, those of you who are on the early stages of your inversions and you're kind of more on the headstand route, then as we progress through this flow, when you find me talking about going into pincher, if dolphin gets too much, you can come down and practice your headstands. That's a great place to be. But to begin with, we're coming, all of us, up to pincher, Myra, sorry, back to dolphin. We're breathing here, we're pushing out through the arms. And then we're going to walk the feet away. We're going to come down to a forearm plank. Holding here. And then we're going to walk our feet back in again. Coming to dolphin. And then we're going to walk ourselves back away. That forearm plank. And then coming back in, the dolphin. And pushing yourself all the way up to a downward facing dog. And when you're ready, stepping or jumping, his feet to the hands, lift your chest, create space. Exhale, folding down into both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Opening out to the side. Okay, so we've got the feet, the outside of the feet parallel to the outside of the mat. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale into the hips. You bring.
Hello, United Rickshaw.
The mat. Hands place just in line. The heel of the hand in line with the heel of the foot. We're going to hold here for a moment. Just working on that forward fold. Again, an inversion of sorts. We've got our hips above our heart. You're going to walk those hands over to the right side. Give your knee a kiss. One leg knee. Walk your hand over to the left. Give the left knee a kiss. Come on.
I think that's happening.
And breathing here. Coming back to center. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Heel toe the feet in. Come down to Malasana. Yogic squat. Hands to heart center. Go tall. Okay, place the hands down. And then send that bottom all the way up into the air. And option of having a nice deep bend in the knees here. But what we really want to think about is getting the hips over the shoulders. So if you have two blocks, you can always stand on your blocks. And we're going to really push out, so spread through the fingers, push out through the arms, come up onto the toes. Now I'm not sending you all up into a straddle press, but you are just going to work on this elevation of the shoulders. Yeah. So pushing and then rocking your way forward over the hand, over the wrist, push, push, push.
That's too far.
Everything is working right now. This is super hard. If you're finding this easy, what on earth are you doing that I'm not? Okay. And again, push, 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 push. Those of you who are slightly more advanced practice, if you want to float your feet up to the hand, by all means do. I should not be doing that. And release. Coming down, come back to your Prasarita Padasana.
What?
Hands come all the way down, in line with the heel of the foot. So option of staying here, or taking a tripod headstand. So I'm going to do it from this side so you can see where I'm going. So you might need to bend the knees a bit or widen them a bit. You're going to bring the head down to the floor. If you do not feel comfortable with this, do not do it. Or maybe just come to this point here and see what it feels like to have the head on the floor. Now,
Let's
if
stick
you're
around
going
here
to
for a little bit
enough,
though.
then I wouldn't recommend doing this. I would recommend maybe just staying in this forward fold, because this variation, this tripod variation headstand, gives a lot of weight through the neck. So you just need to be super careful. So those of you with this in your practice or wanting to give it a go, maybe you could bring one knee onto the elbow and the other knee in. Okay, so a great place to start. Those of you slightly more advanced can take the knees up and all the way up.
The second time was way more
Just do
lovely.
what you gotta do with your legs. So everybody finding their variation of the posture.
Oh,
Taking a few more breaths there.
okay.
And then we'll all meet down. Just with down. And forward fold. On an inhale, start to lift yourself all the way up. Walk those feet around. Place the hands down, step back to a high plank. You're going to work your way down through the other or down to the knees. Inhaling up, facing double cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. From here, really again, elevating and pushing through those shoulders. And then when you're ready, you're going to jump those feet through to seated. Don't you worry, it's not over with yet.
What?
Right. A little bit of conditioning to break it up. So you're going to come down to the mat. This is very much something that we did in gymnastics conditioning. I hated it. And this is called dish. Oh, the dish. I don't know what it's called in yoga, but when we were training handstands in gymnastics. So the arms is, this is an advanced variation. If that is too much for you, you're going to bring the hands down here.
Okay.
This is also a good place to be. You're going to lift the chest and the feet a little way off the mat.
A little dolphin.
Take your hands halfway, put them on the ears, keep holding.
So you think you can put your hands up here or down here? I'm gonna put them down here so holding room. And he's like, lift both things
Holding,
up.
smiling,
Oh, Jack.
and release. Okay, then you're going to take the arms up above the ears, still lying down, and you're going to press the hands away from you. So you're going to point the toes, but you're going to push the hands away. So it's like you're in a handstand. Super switched on, really, really tight. And relax. And you're going to come back and do the dish. Do the dish. When you're ready, inhale, lifting up. Really working that core. I have no idea why I put this in here because I hate it.
Me too. Ow.
Hold.
No.
And release. Take the arms up above the head. We'll push it away again. In our beautiful lying down handstand. And release. Bend those knees in, give them a hug. And when you're ready, you're going to rock yourself back and forth. And bring yourself up to standing, trying not to use the hands, just working with momentum and the core. Okay, let me just get myself back in order. When we're ready, standing, grounding the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step all the way back, work the way down through a vinyasa. Inhaling up the facing double cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Coming down to dolphin, so drawing those elbows inwards and down, stepping inwards. So options here are to either, depending on your level, either you're going to come down to your knees and you're going to work on your headstand setup with your interlaced fingers, bringing the head down, working your way bit by bit, whatever it is that you want to do, working your way into your interlaced finger headstand.
All right, something just happened there. That's the first time I ever got a fly.
We're just going to have a look at positioning.
Okay.
So if you need to get warm, you can, but rather than sending the head out, Something I've been working on lately is keeping the head down so that we haven't got tension on the neck.
Okay.
Without putting pressure on the lower spine, coming down when you're ready. So wherever you are within your practice, there is an option for you. It's quite hard to do those and talk at the same time. So either taking headstand or working forearm stand. If you can't get your legs off the ground, that's absolutely fine. You just work on the strength. Okay, so like I said at the start, not worrying about so much as throwing yourself up there, but just working with this. As painful as it and hard as it can be, just work on lifting one, lower, the other, lower, do. Keep working it. When you need to take a break in child's pose, do. I'm just going to hang out here in dolphin, strengthening my shoulders while you guys have your play around doing your headstand. If you're doing it with friends as well, help each other. You can help each other. Just be super careful. If you've got someone that wants to try headstand, stand behind them, really set your ground, hold the hips, get them to tuck their knees first. You do not want to be kicked in the face. And then you guys tell them when you're straighten their legs. Really nice thing to do if you're doing it together. So take a little bit of time doing that. Working on your variation.
Okay.
Maybe those of you up in headstands that have got your headstands, trying out some eagle legs, switching it round, giving a little stag leg, other way, making little diamond shapes, whatever it is.
We're not there. Whatever stuff that she's describing, I'm not able to do it yet.
One all the way down to a narrow.
Maybe eventually one day.
So wherever you are, whatever you've been doing, I want you to come down to the mat and let your forehead melt down.
Make diamond shapes with legs
So
upside
quite
down.
intense to be doing inversions straight away in a half an hour flow. Usually we throw in inversions when we're fully into a practice. So taking a bit of time now to just unwind to make sure that our body's nice and recuperated from being upside down. Same with the breath. Because I know I have a few of you who like to add in a handstand every now and again or a little bit of practice. We've got a little bit of time, so a small amount. So either staying in your child's pose and just resting there, or placing the hands down and just working on a little kick up to handstand without kicking your shutters. Finding that elevation in the shoulders.
Ladies got high hopes for me. All right, let's just turn around this way. So if I fall over, I'll fall over to my bed. I don't know. Let's try that.
Kicking up, doing what you've got to do with your legs. Hands coming down. Once you've had your little play around.
That didn't work.
Careful as always. Coming down to that narrow leg child's pose, meeting the rest of body again with family, eyes closed. And you work your way forward. So take your elbows forward, come down to the belly. You're going to come to find Sphinx. Lift through the chest. You can separate the feet a bit. So just closing off the eyes here and lifting the chest. And then lowering down. Placing the forehead on the hands. Smooth the bottom side to side, loosening out through the hips. We're going to come into a half frog on each side. So on the right side, you're going to lift that right leg up. Right knee comes up. Just a gentle stretch. And a half frog. and release. This time taking left side leg all the way up. A nice gentle stretch. And releasing now the left leg. And you roll yourself over to your Shavasana. So wherever you want to be, maybe taking one last final posture if it feels good to, and a little happy baby. But if you're done, if you're ready to finish, either finishing in Shavasana or if you've got a block, you're just going to take a really slight lift up the hips right here. Palms of the hand facing up. Block under the sacrum.
I don't have a
Still
block.
with that inversion. Letting the breath now soften into the body. Coming back to that intention that we set at the beginning of our practice, finding joy, humor. Us yogis tend to have very serious faces when we're practicing. It's important to be able to laugh and just let go. Whenever you're ready, moving that block from underneath you. If you're not ready, then staying exactly where you are. Those of you that are ready, removing the block and just slowly rolling over onto one side and bringing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Hands placing on the knees, palms facing upwards. Grow through the spine, closing off the eyes. Just taking some time to be with yourself before the busyness of the day takes over, reminding yourself that you are wonderful. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you all so much for flowing with me. Hopefully you enjoyed getting inverted and there was nice
Medication music.
Do let me know.
Getting that from YouTube. All right. Sure. All right. So thank you so much for watching. If you are currently watching, if you're watching the tape later, I do this every Tuesday. I do the Tranquil Tuesday. Sorry, the voice. I'm really excited about today's stream. So a couple of things I wanted to do for the recap. Let me turn this thing down. So, well, just like I guess one thing. I'm not sure. Maybe it will end up being a couple things. I do talk a lot, but one thing that I noticed about this flow for myself was that I started doing like some of the like these drills and stuff like that where I'm just like kicking up and I just look like all stupid, and like this is kind of like the reason for this stream as well. It's like people don't see the part where you're like kicking up and you look like a donkey for like a year before you can do the headstand or the handstand. Like that part happens. I'm here to show you that part. But I'm really excited because for the first time last year, I was able to do the tripod headstand. So I was really stoked about that. And now I tried it again today for like a TikTok, and it was way easier than it's ever been. So these like small drills, if you're watching this now or watching it later, it does look stupid, but they work. They're helping you develop like the muscles and stuff that you need to be stable in those positions. And I used to just try to kick up and do all this stuff and just like, oh, like I can do it. I'm Loa, Um, but taking a step back and actually just doing all of these little things is helping me progress a lot more for handstands and headstands. So got a lot of work still, but really excited about the progress that I've made because I haven't done any close to balancing anywhere in a forearm stand, and I kind of started. I kind of feel myself getting there. So really stoked about that. But yeah, it's just from looking stupid for a really long time, and then eventually my body just starts doing. So it's awesome. So it's really awesome discovery doing that. If you tried the tape as well and you're like, what's going on? I'm sorry. Just try to just generally kick up and try your best on your side. If you would like to see me again tomorrow because I'm super awesome and you want to work out with me, well, you totally can. You totally can. You work out with me in the 80s tomorrow. We're going to be wearing leotards. We're going to listen to David Bowie. No, we're not. We're actually going to listen to some very generic copyright-free music. Thank you so much. Hi, Loa. That is amazing. Headstands seem intimidating, but it looks so cool. Love your pants. Thank you so much, Sarah. Yeah, just like I was saying, like, I did a tape by Cat Muffin today in version flow. I just have a lot of drills where you just get used to the weight being on your shoulders in a certain way. So after a while, those things become easier, but the drills look dumb. They look dumb. So you just gotta like go through looking stupid for a little bit, and then eventually it starts looking cool. And your top. Amazon. Oh my god, to you by Amazon.com. If you would like to do yoga with me next week, we're doing it at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't normally make my events until after work, so I'm trying. Okay, I work full time and do this. I need to make my time, but sometimes I'll like go eat dinner or something, so I cancel the stream. You know what I mean? So we're doing 80s Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be making an event for tomorrow, probably around 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so watch out for that. We're going to be wearing leotards, leg warmers. Our hair is going to be ridiculously curly, and we are going to play some generic 80s ambient music so we don't get kicked off the internet whilst working to probably Denise Austin. I will see you later. If you would like to follow me on any platform or anything ever, I have Discord, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, all of that. Just look me up with the same username, Djgetloa. If you would like to donate to my stream because money's awesome and I like that, you can go ahead and donate to Venmo or Cash App with the same username, Djgetloa. You don't have to do any of those things, but it'd be super awesome if you did. Hope you have a great day. I'm going to eat some food. Bye.